It's 6:45 a.m. on January 13th. January 13th. And I am in downtown Baton Rouge, maybe about 2 or 3 blocks from the Capitol building. There's a 5K today that I'm doing the day before the marathon because reasons. This part of an advertisement. I don't speak French. Hello, I am coming at you from Baton Rouge, Louisiana for this weekend's Louisiana Marathon and Louisiana Marathon 5K. Today, I'm just gonna go on a short run around Baton Rouge. I'm gonna be picking up my packets. I'm going to be just exploring a little bit about town. I've been to Baton Rouge many times before to see friends, but this is the first time I'm purposefully coming for a race weekend. The weather right now is 70 degrees Fahrenheit and humid. Tomorrow, Saturday, for the 5K, they are projecting a 35 degree Fahrenheit. Sunday, the weather is going to be projected to be a lot cooler, where it's going to start off at 40 degrees Fahrenheit and then ending at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna be a big weather temperature swing. Anyway, let's get on to it. I'm going to go for a short run, and when I come back, I'll take you on a tour of the things I take a look at in Baton Rouge for packet pickup day. Okay, it is really windy out there today. So I spent the morning going to the Louisiana State Museum, which had wonderful exhibits on the history of Baton Rouge and Louisiana, the culture, in addition to a wonderful timely exhibit on the Creole Nation and various Louisianan mythologies. But right now, after having a belly full of amazing sub sandwich, it's time for the expo where I'm gonna be picking up my bibs, plural, for the 5K and the marathon. Let's see what they got, let's go. After picking up the packets, I headed over to the tiger habitat on LSU campus to say hello to Mike the tiger, took a coffee break, shopped for some much missing running shorts, and ended the day with Catfish Perdue at Perrin's in Baton Rouge. It's 6:45 a.m. on January 13th. I am looking forward to today's race. I'm not really going to go all out like I would for other 5Ks because of the marathon tomorrow. It is cold right now because it's like 35 degrees with 80% humidity. It's moist and cold, like a beer can, just taken out of the freezer. Don't put your beer cans in the freezer. I don't think it's quite 40 degrees Fahrenheit yet, but whew. I'm a little underdressed. And yeah, this is all I got for bag check. The sweater that I had brought was too big to fit into the bag, so hopefully I don't freeze too much. Corrals open at about 7:30, if I remember the timeline correctly. Race starts at 8 a.m. There are 2 distances to go today, including the quarter marathon, which is about 6.5 or 6.6 miles, and of course the 5K. Tomorrow is going to be the half marathon in full. If you do 1 race on each day, you get a 3rd medal called the Lanyap medal, a little extra. Capitol building behind me, State Museum to the left of me, and I'm just going to head up on the corral. I don't know how many people are here, but it definitely looks like it could be in the low hundreds. I'm seeing quite a few different color bibs. Blue bibs are going to be for the 5K. Orange bibs look like they're going to be for the quarter marathon, which looks pretty nice, if not pretty cold. This looks like just as good a place as any to rest up after a race. My intention was to go out with some relaxed nature. I think at the end it was like 21 and change in terms of my final time. Course itself was slightly rolling. There was one bridge that we had to go over. The biggest obstacle will be the sun directly in my face going out toward the turnaround. All right, let's take a look at the finishing area. After party is pretty stacked. I mean, it's very well catered, and I got some essentially homemade vegetarian gumbo. The crowd is slowly pouring in as 5Kers and quarter marathoners are finishing. I was on my way back to the car to get a toucan warmer sweater, and I ran into a farmer's market along the way that may have just been setting up when I was getting ready to go to the race. This place is charming. I got some really good bread. Okay, today was a really busy day. After the race, I had to go back to the expo because I wanted to pick up a sweatshirt that I saw. So on top of that, I went out to Fleur de Stitched for some nice hand-dyed yarns in an artist village, Cajun Village for some hot beignets. Magnolia Mound Plantation was also part of my destinations today, though I only got a glimpse and kind of felt like I shouldn't have been walking the premises less than 45 minutes to closing. And finally capped off my evening with a pasta and shrimp dinner at Gino's Italian. All in all, a very good day. I felt it was productive, even though I was trying to keep myself from overdoing it on my legs. All right. It's gonna be lights out for now, but tomorrow it's gonna be bright and early at 4:30 a.m. before I'm out the door, and hopefully I can find where this parking space is by the Pentagon Barracks. Here we go. Good night. My hair is a mess. All right, I can't do anything about that now. Anyway,